Hey everyone, I'm Megan Densmore. If you don't know me, I am an actress and a producer and a freedom coach, and I've been trying to go live every Friday, so I'm doing that. I am very short on time today because I essentially moved last weekend. Wait, Megan, you moved, but I've seen this kitchen before. You have. I moved, I've been living in one bedroom of an apartment where I have roommates for 4 years, and I moved into a different, larger bedroom, and now I have 2 rooms. One of my rooms is an office. In New York, if you want to write off a home office, here's a little entrepreneur tip. If you want to write off a home office, there has to be a door that closes. So I have an office with a door that closes, which is great. Also, I am subletting that room out for the summertime, starting, now. So if you know someone who needs a really nice bedroom in Astoria, really close to the subway with central air conditioning in the summertime. Yes, central air conditioning does exist in New York City. I have a unicorn apartment. Let me know. We're gonna take a sublet. So for this live video to happen today, I need to be doing it while I'm making lunch, because if I don't, I won't have time to eat lunch. So enjoy that in the background. So what if I told you that your success, what if your success was determined by the degree of your willingness to celebrate other people's successes? What if that was the case? I'm not going to make any judgment on whether or not that is the case. I have feelings and opinions about whether or not that is a real thing. You can have those. I have mine. But let's just say hypothetically, what if you were, on a scale of 1 to 10, you were an 8 on actively, and I don't mean just yay, woo, you got that, like half-ass celebrating. I mean what if you felt to an 8 out of 10, excitement and joy and gratitude about someone else's success? The same. So what if that 8 determined that you would be an 8 on the success scale? Would you approach celebrating in other people's successes differently? I think maybe you would. Because if you wanted to get a thing that you really wanted, but in order for you to get that thing you wanted, you had to be excited about somebody else, would that make you react differently? I know it would for me. So think about for a second, what it feels like when you get something that you really want. And again, just bear with me because I'm making lunch. What does it feel like? Does your heart race? Do you get really excited? Are you a happy crier? I'm totally a happy crier. Something I'm proud of. Do you laugh? Do you want to dance? Do you want to call? Is there somebody specifically that you want to call? Is there somebody specifically that you want to tell that you have this awesome thing that has happened to you? Is that something that occurs for you? What is it for you? What does it feel like? And try to think about it what does it feel like in your body, in your stomach, in your fingers? Start to think about that idea. Get to that idea and see if you can get to that feeling. And then can you think of a time that you felt that intense excitement for something that didn't have to do with you? Have you? I have. Not as many times as I have for myself. So I'm aware of that. And that's something that I want to see if I can, I don't work on, but that's something I want to be more aware of. When somebody experiences something that they've been wanting to have show up in their lives for months or years, and they tell me that it happened, what has to be different about me for me to feel just that same level of, oh my God, I gotta call my mom and tell her this awesome thing happened, or oh my God, I gotta text my friend Hannah, or oh my God, I've got to, what about me needs to be different for that to happen? I have some ideas. Do you, have any ideas about what that would be like for you? And or have you experienced that already? Because what I'm going to tell you is being excited for somebody else is still being excited. That's practicing in your brain and your body what it feels like to get that thing you want. When you experience it and it's real for you, it's more likely to happen, whatever the cause is going to be. Being excited and being grateful and seeing what's happening just becomes a thing that happens in your life. And I believe there are things that happen neurologically in our systems when we experience joy and happiness and excitement in that way. I think things change inside of us. So, yeah, just a concept to consider. As well, what do you have to lose if you're excited for them? Do you lose anything by feeling joy and gratitude and excitement for what somebody else got that they really wanted? I'm going to argue that you don't lose anything. Like I said, you gain things. So if you are a person, and no judgment, I've 100% been there. I mean, this is all coming from a place of me understanding what it is to feel like, oh, they got that thing I really wanted it, I'm kind of jealous. And they got it, that means I don't have it. So someone else getting something means it took something from me, or that's what it meant in my brain. I now have learned that that's not actually what's happening. Because if I'm surrounding myself with people, and I am, luckily now I'm an actress, is one of the things that I do, I'm surrounding myself by actors who are working and doing things and getting paid well for their skills and talents. And I am too. And it's starting to be this ripple effect because you are the energy you surround yourself with. So if I see someone getting this opportunity that I want to have, they haven't taken that opportunity away from me. They've just raised themselves up to the vibration where they're able to have that. And they're friends with me, which means I'm around that. And that means I'm doing something right to continue to be connected and around success. So if you feel like when, and no judgment again, if you feel like when someone is successful around you, it's taking something from you, that's coming from a feeling of lack. It's coming from a feeling of I'm not enough to experience that awesome thing that other person is experiencing. And it's also coming from a place of there's not enough to go around. So how can you shift to there's totally enough to go around? There's more than enough to go around. There are new opportunities happening every single day. And you are enough, I'm telling you right now, you, whoever you are, who is listening to this now or later or whatever, I hope people care. Cool, I think this is fun. You are enough to experience this plenty to go around opportunity. In fact, right now, that perfect opportunity for you might be being created somewhere. And if somebody else you know and love gets this other thing, just practice this excitement muscle. Like, again, what do you have to lose? It's just going to make you feel good and excited, like I said before. So, I'm over here now. I'm getting distracted. I'm not making lunch because I'm trying to pay attention to you guys. I'm making some eggs and sweet potatoes. It's not fancy, but it's delicious. And I will eat again in a couple of hours because I just eat all the time. But yeah, that's really all I want to say today. I hope this is something that's helpful and supportive for you guys. Just think of these concepts. Okay, what if you were really excited for someone else's success to that degree that you feel it physically in your own body? So step one, get familiar. How do you feel when you are excited? And I don't just mean like, again, yay, a little bit of, oh, cool. I mean, you got, I don't know if that's for you, if you got proposed to, you got offered an engagement ring and marriage is the thing you want. Like, how does that feel? You got the job of your dreams. You, again, got cast in the show that is literally your dream to do. I know how I feel when I get an acting job. It's a very special kind of excitement. I know exactly what that feels like in my body. So think about what that example is for you. Maybe it's how you feel after you've done a workout that was like really hard, or accomplished a task that felt impossible to you. Maybe you achieved a goal that had been on like your goal dream list for like a year, and you were not able to get it, and all of a sudden you got it. What does that feel like? So step 1, know what it feels like. Step 2, see if you can feel that when somebody else gets those things, does that thing, achieves that goal like I just described. Can you feel it in your body the same way as they felt, as you feel it for you when they experience it? Right, so that's step 2. Step 3, can you remember that there is more than enough to go around, and you are enough, and that when someone is successful, that's not taking anything away from you. That's just it's just more. There's just more. So that's my invitation to you guys. See what freedom can come from that. See if this changes how you are with other people in your lives, and see if it helps you be able to be a better support and cheerleader for someone else. The people who know me really well know that I will support you. I've got your back if you are one of my people, and I will cheerlead you to whatever it is that you want to do. I don't have to want the same things as you, but if you tell me, if you confide in me and you say, Megan, this is what I want, this is my dream for my life, I'm there with you. I want that to happen for you too, to the same degree as you want it. I mean, it's a little intense sometimes. Some people think I'm a little nutty, but I think it works. I see the people around me achieve and accomplish the things that they want to achieve all the time, and that just makes me happy. So again, my name is Megan Densmore. I am a freedom coach. I'm an actress and a producer. I usually post these live videos on Vimeo and on my website, so if you ever want to watch them later, they also live on Facebook Live after the fact. I already have an idea for next week's Freedom Friday, but if you have something you want me to cover, feel free to send me an email, send me a message, comment below, and I will cover it. Now I gotta eat some lunch, because I got distracted when I was talking to you guys. Happy Friday. Yay.